Hey everyone, oh look, I'm going to have to do something about that light. You can't see me talking. That might work. Yeah, nope, not really. Anyway, it's a bit bright outside. I just want to, just watch the news in the UK, which is always a bad idea. Look how shadowy I am. Anyway, sorry about that. Doesn't matter. Um, it's seriously funny. That's what I say. Seriously funny. The news. This is actually. I'm going to talk about one film. As it apparently it's an extremist film, but it's not really. It's just a load of crap. There's a film, The Lady of the Heaven, which is about some idiot who made up some lie of a religion called Islam. Yeah, the Islam religion was invented by an idiot, and his wife got killed, and her brothers all found, no, her father as well got killed, etc. Got murdered by the same people. Now it's on the news that there's a. I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh at the idiots. They're just stupid idiots. You got to imagine. You all got imaginary friends. You all worship some imaginary Muhammad crap or whatever. You're spastics. You're retarded. You got no evidence for. You have no evidence for anything that you talk about other than some idiot made it up once to control you, stupid idiots, and you're stupid idiots. And that goes for anyone that has any religion. I'm not picking on Islam specifically. And this is what this guy was saying. It seems to boycott. So, okay, I'll tell you what's happening. In the UK, cinemas have been taking a film out of the cinema because of protesters. Right? A film written by idiotic Muslims, yeah, because you're idiotic if you believe in a magical being, full stop. If you have an imaginary friend and you're an adult, grow up. There's no such thing as any type of God of any form at all, ever. If you have some evidence, you can show me. For me to say Jews don't have a religion, that's anti Semitic. He was correct in that. And it's true. I'm anti Semitic. I'm anti every single religion equally. I'm anti Christian. I'm anti every. There's 3,000 different gods to believe in on the planet, yeah? Right? And he doesn't believe in 2,999, and I don't believe in one more. You know? Because why would you? There's no evidence to prove for any god. Anyway, the point is, these extremist idiots group of Muslims are rebelling against a film written by Muslims, portraying what they to believe is to be the truth. Who cares? It's a load of crock of shit anyway. There's no such thing as a God. There's no such thing as anything you can think of. If you think there is, show me some evidence. Right, so it shouldn't even be on the news, but the reasons on the news is because there's idiots protesting against it. And also, if you look at it, they're protesting against it in high Muslim areas of the UK. Now, I think all religion should be banned from every country. All religion should be banned from every country. Yes, it's extreme, maybe, but religion, full stop, is extreme. To deny the billions of years of evolution is absolutely a disgrace to humanity. I think religion, full stop, is extremist and offensive towards anyone with any brain power and any knowledge. So all religions should be banned, full stop. There shouldn't be a Queen of England, that has like this, what's it, Church of England bullshit. That shouldn't exist. I mean, I don't agree with royalty; it's a load of nonsense, But they enforce the Church of England and their whatever it is, their absolute nonsense religion. They enforce that on people just in general. To be born in England doesn't mean you're a Christian or you're retarded and have an imaginary friend. It just means you were born in one certain part of the planet. You didn't choose where you was born. And these extremists are talking about people in Iraq and Iran and stuff. Who cares? All Muslims are equally retarded if they believe in an imaginary being, if they believe in a God. If you're an adult from any part of the world, you are stupid. You are fucking retarded. Full stop. That goes for everyone. I mean, Jews always make a big thing about them getting killed in a gas chamber in the Second World War. Bear in mind, they weren't the only religious people that got killed. It was all religious people, and rightfully so. Maybe if you can't educate, evacuate, like execute. I don't know what to say. If you get rid of We have to get rid of religion, full stop. Religion is a nonsense. It's a nonsense tool used to control stupid people. So if you are religious, learn to read, you stupid idiot. Full stop. Go and read The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins. It'll help you along the way. Then study evolution through natural selection as a factual thing that we know and proved to be correct so far. You can call it a theory if you want, and then look at what the word theory means if you want. I look really dark. I've got a tan, but not that dark. Sorry, it's just a light. Should have turned the camera around. I did this before. Anyway, so there's a film out. It's a Muslim film. The only people that are going to watch this are Muslims. Surely. I've got no interest in watching some nonsense. It's like if you brought a Jewish film out or a Christian film out. I've never seen the fucking whatever, the thing of Christ or whatever nonsense. I've never seen that crap. Never would I. Never would I. I don't believe in don't believe in a magic being. I don't believe in the Son of God. I don't believe in a God. What a fucking lot of nonsense. Who would deny all the billion years of evolution for us to be here stood upright when we know we have like organs we don't use anymore because evolutionary, we used to use them once upon a time in different forms than what we are now. You know? Why do we have a tailbone? We don't have a tail anymore, but we did once upon a time. Of course, we know this. We've got evidence to prove it. We have evidence to prove evolution through natural selection, that's basically where your body, humans, all creatures, separately have evolved. Everything's come from an amoeba, pretty much, yeah. Some stem from different stems and evolve from different beings. There's some different creatures along the way. It's quite complicated to explain that. But if you imagine, we all come from an amoeba, yeah? The whole of the different races of creatures on the planet, they all come from amoeba form and have evolved from amoeba to what they are now. And it's not stopped, it's carrying on. I mean, there's a bit of a stop in the evolution of mankind because we have nothing to change it to develop against our environment. So what happens is all creatures evolve to their surroundings, yeah? And that's it. All creatures do it, and we've done it. We've evolved to our surroundings to better ourselves for the surroundings. Nature is far more fabulous and far more, magical than a magical being or 27 magical beings making things happen. What a load of nonsense. If you believe in a God, go and get your head checked. Go and see a doctor, say, listen, I think I'm unstable. I believe a magical being made everything, when really we have evidence to contradict that. Just if you're English, go to the Natural History Museum in England, yeah? And you can see all the evidence we have for evolution. We can see that. You can't see any evidence for a magical being, a God, or whatever you want to call it. You can't see that. To say that you're anti a religion and that's to be condemned is wrong. Everyone should be anti-religion. Everyone should point and laugh at any human that is dressed like a certain way because of their religion, or is a Jew and they go and, Jews, save the Jews because they got gassed in the Second World War. All religious people got gassed in the Second World War. All of them. Not just them. They're just the ones that are making a big thing about it. You can't say, they should not be allowed. You should not be allowed to say, I'm Jewish and so this. You have to accept my views. Shut up, you fucking retard. You're fucking retarded. You believe in a magic being that created the world. Don't show me your evidence or fuck off, you fucking retard. That's it. Oh, I'm Christian. I believe that there's a God and there's a Jesus, and fuck off, you retarded dickhead. You're a fucking retarded dickhead. Can you not learn to read? What? The world is what? 6,000 years old? No, fucking course it's not. Of course it's not. The world is not 6,000 years old. Why is that? Because we've got fucking buildings just off the Orkney Islands, off the coast of England, which Doggerland it used to be called, right? Before it was underwater. But the Orkney Islands are still there. We've got buildings that are 12,000 years old. We've got... When was the Egyptian Empire? When did that start? When did it end? What about the Stone Age? All these religions deny the Stone Age even existed. If the world was only created 6,000 years ago, the Stone Age didn't even fucking happen. You know? What the fuck? Your evidence contradicts all religions. Evidence on the planet contradicts all religions, and anyone that's religious should shut the fuck up. They should not be allowed on TV. They should not be allowed to spread their fucking mind disease. It is bollocks. It's bad for the humanity. It's bad for humanity, full stop. And some Muslims are fighting other Muslims about a fucking stupid bullshit story about some stupid bullshit fucking Muhammad bullshit. Am I allowed to say that? Yes, I should be allowed to say that because it's a crock of shit. I'm not a Muslim extremist fighting another Muslim extremist. I'm not a Christian fighting a fucking another religion. I'm not a fucking Jew fighting a Christian. I'm not fucking... It is bollocks. Stop fighting, you stupid dickheads. Learn to read. Study evolution through natural selection. Religion should not be taught at schools, full stop. It's a mind disease. It's control of the stupid. Yeah? And why is it still fucking taught at schools? They do not teach you evolution through natural selection with fucking evidence. They do not teach that. And that pisses me off. Something chronic. I hate all religious people equally. If you're a fucking adult and you believe there's a God, learn to fucking read, you retarded twat. Don't listen to what your fucking parents told you because they were stupid as well. Don't believe in one fucking book written by fucking many men, or one man really, most of it. Half it's a translation of Dead Sea Scrolls. You can study it and you can see for yourself. Half it's a translation of Dead Sea Scrolls, and the other half was a fictional story altered by the churches many years ago, hundreds of years ago. It's crazy, I know. Anyway, we should all look at the fact that this is a load of crap and people should not fight amongst humans about something they have no evidence for. Religion should be banned on the planet. It causes more harm than good, you know? That's it. That's all I've got to say. So this is my review on a film called The Lady of the Heaven. It's a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit about absolute fucking nonsense. I'll give the same review to all the fucking Christian ones, Christian bullshit, Jesus and the fucking Seven Dwarfs or whatever the fuck it's called. What a load of fucking bollocks. It's made up fiction to control the fucking stupid. Stop being stupid. If you think there's a God, learn to read, you retarded twats. Honestly, truthfully, I'm going to help people now. Start with A God Delusion by Richard Dawkins, yeah? To help you understand the concept of religion and why it was created and why it's being used and still being taught, etc. And then study evolution through natural selection. You can go, there's many ways of doing that. I personally would go and see it personally in real life. Every country in the world has their own national museum, etc., where you can see the evolution of all the creatures on the planet. You can see it. Evolution is only taught in museums. Like the Natural History Museum in England is amazing. It really is. But if you're not in England, one in Malta, right next to the fucking big church, yeah, teaches about. It's really funny. It's steps away. It's literally it's less. It's like 10 steps from each other. There's a stupid massive church, yeah, in honor of some mythical, fictional god idea. Knights Templar sort of stuff. Knights Templar killing people in the name of God. Woohoo! Which I love them. I think it's brilliant. They slaughtered loads of religious people in the name of religion. Love it. My favourite. And I actually quite like all their architecture as well. And if you literally walk across Malta, go to Malta. If anyone's been to Malta, go there. It's on Gozo, the island Gozo. And you go to the museum and you will see evolution, evidence for evolution, hundreds of thousands of years of worth of evidence collected, you know? So that's something to look at. Even in Malta, everywhere in the world has their own natural history museum, which will explain the evolution of mankind through many, many, many years. So I've got a bit of a cold, so it's really hot. I don't know why I've got a cold. I have no idea. I think it's hay fever, really, half of it. Anyway, go and look for yourself. You think I'm extremist? I think it's extreme to be an adult who would chant death threats to other people of the same religion or same nonsense, and be an adult with a fucking religion. If you're an adult and you believe in a God, get your head checked, you stupid twat. You're fucking retarded. You are fucking retarded. It needs to be said. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say what? The fucking truth. You're fucking retarded. You are retarded. There's no such thing as a God. It's forced down people's fucking throats from a young age, and it's fucking wrong. It's wrong to teach kids. It's wrong to teach adults. It's wrong to express the opinion of a magic being or 27 magic beings or however many gods you have in your stupid fucking retarded religion. It's wrong to think that stupid nonsense. Humanity needs to progress past this bullshit. There's no such thing as a God. There's no such thing as a magic being that created anything. Nothing was created at all by anyone. The actual fact of evolution through natural selection is mind-boggling, more extreme and magical than any magic creature created a magic fucking thought process. Fuck off, you twats. Imagine that. This is like literally, it's backwards thought patterns for humans. It's really backwards thought pattern. Oh, I can't explain this. You know, come on. We know who invented Christianity. We know who invented it, right? Constantine and his fucking group in Rome once upon a time. They invented, you can read it. You go to Rome, you can read all about how Christianity was invented. And Vatican City's there. What the fuck? Why does Vatican City even exist? Why are fucking paedophiles given fucking their own little playground where they can rape fucking little children in the name of God or whatever they fucking do, the fucking dickheads? Are you serious, you know? I'm saying it as it is. We all know it. We'll talk about it. We'll joke about it. But factually, this is bullshit. It has to fucking stop. If humanity needs to progress, we need to stop the fucking bullshit. Yeah? Teach evolution through natural selection in every school around the fucking world and stop teaching religion because there's no evidence for it. Now, if you can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Right. Because there's evidence for how everything happens. There's evidence for how everything got about there. The only thing you could possibly ever say is a fucking magical being with a thought process made the Big Bang happen. That's the only fucking thing you could say. It's the only fucking way that I cannot deny that that's a possibility because there's no evidence to contradict that. But there's evidence to contradict every other religious fucking thought process. Also, if you think your religion is more than if you think your religion's 2,000 years old, you're fucking greatly mistaken. You're greatly mistaken. You know, come on. Have a little look in history. You can see when it's created. I'd like to go back to a time when religion didn't exist on the planet, which, like, you know, be less humans around as well. But yeah, I'd like to go back or forward but humans are going to wipe themselves out by producing electric cars and bullshit that just destroys the planet. Yeah, exactly. Electric cars destroying the planet, correct. Correct. More than a petrol car, correct. Yeah. See, fossil fuels are okay as long as you don't drain them. I'm going on a different subject. As long as you don't drain them. You don't have to drain oil wells. You can just skim off the top, for instance. We know this. We just don't do it. We know that gods don't exist, but people still believe in it. Hi, Steve. I'm just like finishing up, mate. So my friend just come on. So he's probably a little popped up. Matt's like doing another chat about shit. Watch this from the start, mate. It's about the actual terrible religious film and religious people fighting each other. And I'm just saying that all religion needs to be stopped and ended because it's a crock of shit. And you probably believe in something. You need to learn to read, mate. Simple. It's a load of shit. Go and buy The God Delusion. Read that. After you read that, study evolution through natural selection. When you finish reading that, you can phone me and say, fucking hell, why was this not taught at school? When we've got so much evidence to say what happened. Yeah, dude, people shouldn't learn about the faith. The faith should be destroyed. All religious faith should be, he's just saying on his thingy that it helped people learn about the faith. The faith should be No, he didn't. I agree with what you're saying, mate. I'll get back to you and text you in a bit. But I think all religions should be ended full stop. All of them. People use a religion to better their lives. Jews have always been doing it. The Jewish religion is absolute fucking nonsense, created by an Assyrian king. It doesn't take long to fucking research this. It's absolute fucking nonsense to control the stupid people, full stop. And now they're going, oh, fuck off. I'm anti-Jew, I'm anti-Christian, I'm anti-fucking Muslim, I'm anti-Hindu, I'm anti-fucking Sikh, I'm anti all. There's 3,000 different gods on the fucking planet. I'm anti 3,000 of them, not 2,999. I'm anti 3,000 of them, and everyone should be the same because there's no evidence to say any different. There's only evidence. There's only evidence through evolution, through natural selection. We have evidence for that. That's why you've got a tailbone and you've got organs that you don't use anymore because we used to use them in previous lives, in previous forms. I mean, people go, oh, we come from monkeys. I tell you what, you know what's better than that? Humans went through a stage where we're like sea iguanas. I would like to be in that. I would like to have been born in that stage of humanity. That's much better. Walk on lands, go for a swim with your fucking little tail and shit, swimming around, eating fish or whatever you eat. How cool is that? How fucking cool is that? I don't want to be classed as a monk. Oh, you can say we come from monkeys. No, we come from amoebas. And the evolution chain has happened for billions of years. And we have evidence for that. But that's what I'm going to say. It's gone on longer than I meant to, of course, because it always does, because I can't stop talking. And I'm really, really frustrated about it. And no, dude, okay, look, listen, go and get read The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins, and then go and get, I don't know, Richard Dawkins did another book called Evolution, the Greatest Show on Earth, which is really good. But there's many books. I know the Alien theory is like fictional, great as well, but it's just fiction. There's no evidence to prove any of that. But there is evidence to say that we came from amoeba form to where we are now. Honestly, truthfully, mate, I'll literally say, buy some books on evolution through natural selection. Study it. Go to the Natural History Museum. Go and see for yourself. It's catalogued, all the evolution of every creature, not just humans, everything. And you can see evolution full stop. I mean, at the moment, there's a new bear that's been formed because polar bears know they're dying out. They know that the ice is melting. The natural cycles of the Earth. You know, we know the natural cycles of the Earth. The Mayans mapped it out for us as well, believe it or not. But if you look at that, anyway, it doesn't matter. Polar bears have interbred with brown bears, and there's a new type of bear that's been created within the last 50 years or something within my life. Well, not quite my lifetime, but yeah, in most people's lifetime, you've seen evolution take place. And just look at it, just look for it. You don't have to look, but people don't. They believe in what their parents have told them, and believe them in some nonsense book written by mankind. Christianity was formed by Constantine. You can read this. You go to Rome; it tells you all about it. They tell you all about it, and then there's the Vatican Cities right there. Every single religion has a start point, and you can read who started it and why they started it. But in the modern era, there's no need for this nonsense. There's no need to have the absolute fucking bullshit. Yeah. He's put one day bears will become Ewoks. Why haven't they already? It's true, actually. Everything. So dogs were that's a forced evolutionary path, right, of the dog from a wolf. Mankind used wolves to protect their tribes and against other animals, etc. And then they interbred certain dogs together, certain wolves together, and they formed this new species called dog. And then millions of different species of dogs we know is a forced evolution where you force breeding of different animals to get the same ones. I used to have a West Highland Terrier, a little white fluffy thing, and that was like little wolves, and little wolves bred together to become, and the white ones bred together. So you always have white, etc. It's forced evolution. That's right, and it does have bad effects on the DNA and the lifespan of the creatures and they form diseases, etc. Yeah. Everyone knows that. Anyone who has a pedigree dog knows that their dog may have some sort of issues, of course. So we can see you can force it. No, we didn't come from monkeys. We went through a stage of like a monkey stage. Like, sorry, I'm just reading the comments as well. Yeah, we went through a stage that was monkey-like. We never came from. Everyone came from amoebas. If you look at the actual evolutionary track of humans, it's fabulous. Some of the humans, Homo sapiens, interbred with our previous ancestry roles called Neanderthals, and thus creating what we call humans. And then there are pure Homo sapiens out there. And believe it or not, those pure Homo sapiens have different DNA to us. Now, this is proven as well, and I don't want to tell people about this. I want you to discover it for yourself, because it sounds what we now call racist. And I suppose it is a kind of different race of human, because they have different DNA and different. But yeah, it did us a favor, definitely. I mean, Europeans and Asians all stem from this group of people that interbred with Neanderthals, and our intelligence levels increased, which is amazing. But yeah, study it. I mean, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. It seems our intelligence levels increased anyway, because we invented stuff, and others that didn't have this interbreeding with Neanderthals never invented anything, never developed the simplest of tools and the simplest of things, such as farming. But humans used to travel by foot in small groups until we decided to sit down and start farming. And rice was one of the first things we started farming to eat, etc. When we started growing crops and enclosing animals, and you know, that changed. It shortened our lifespan dramatically as well, by the way. But anyone can read this, anyone can look this up, and everyone can see it. Oh dear, dude. I wish we did come from aliens. That'd be fucking great. It's such a. I've read this, by the way. I've read the whole theory that, and yeah, it would end religion. Religion just needs to be ended, because people need to. I've said this already in this video, but people need to point and laugh at religious people. Go, ha ha! You can't read, you fucking retarded adult. You're a fucking adult. Learn to fucking read, you retarded twat. Stop believing. Stop having peer pressure to affect your life. Stop thinking there's a fucking, I don't know, Muhammad or fucking bollocks, or fucking Jesus, or fucking God, or Shishka, or whatever the fucking names are. What's the spider one? There's a spider god as well. Do you know that? Like a woman, old woman, spider woman, or some shit. It's one of the Hindu bollocks. Absolute fucking Hindus. They got 27 gods or some shit. Absolute fucking crock of shit. Absolute crock of shit. It really is. It's fictional just to even think it. Imagine fucking 3 billion insects all getting onto Noah's Ark. 13 pairs of penguins travelled all the way to Iran area. Middle East. That's where the whole story comes from, right? Kangaroos. They just went there. Gotten how many? Because there's different types of kangaroo, right? It's not just one type of kangaroo. Marsupials and generals, loads of different types. You can't even. You would not be able to build a boat. I mean, because the size of the boat, it's just absolute crap. That's absolute crap. Yeah. No. There's not Charlotte's Web, not Talking Spider. There's one of the. Can't remember her name is. Can't remember the name. I studied it as well once upon a time. In Hinduism, there's this talking spider, a woman talking spider, that like a big fucking spider, like a. I know you're joking, but honestly, truthfully, it is a joke. The whole religious concept is a joke. It's a joke. It's offensive to humanity to even suggest there's a magical being when we have millions of years of evolution that is much more fabulous and amazing to look at and study than the fucking stupid idea of a fucking magical being creating shit. What a load of fucking nonsense. It's offensive to humanity. It's offensive. If you believe in fucking if you believe in a fucking God, why the fuck have you got a tailbone, you dumb ass motherfucking twat? You know, simple. If you, not you personally, mate, I'm just saying in whole, everyone. If you believe in there's a God, well, why you got why do you have organs inside you don't no longer use? You don't need them anymore. You used to use them in a different form. Right, why? If you study for yourself, I'm not here to teach you this shit. I'm just telling you, fucking retarded not to fucking look at it and research it for yourself. Schools need to stop teaching religion because there's no evidence for it. Schools should only teach evolution through natural selection because that we have evidence for. We have evidence for every single creature and plant form on the planet. We know where humanity evolved from. We know it. It's not, oh, there's missing pieces. Fuck off. Fuck off, you retarded twat. There's missing piece in religion. It's called religion. It's because there's zero evidence for it. Of course we discover new stuff all the time. Of course we do. Technology evolves even more. We manage to find new stuff. Yes. Yes, that's exactly right, mate. I think Christopher Hitchens said that as well. He was just saying that if you destroy all the religious books, they will never be recreated in the same way, and they'll never be recreated full stop. If you destroy all the books, the science books, they will always be recreated exactly as he is because there's evidence. It's exactly right. If you've got a book on evolution, if you study evolution, you can see evolution happens. You got no evidence for any gods or any religion bullshit. That's why religions change. That's why they have to change, you know. The funniest thing is people want something to believe in. You want some magical being to believe in. Shut the fuck up. Believe in humanity. Believe in anything's more magical than humans are at a pause in the evolutionary step because we have nothing to fight against. Yeah, Jesus' second coming. That'd be amazing, that would. Imagine that. Here's one for you. If you're a fucking Christian and you walk around with a fucking cross on you, imagine JFK coming back and everyone's walking around with fucking guns. Nice to see you, JFK. Nice one, John. Thank you. Thinking of you. Fucking hell. It's the same thing, right? If there really was a fucking Jesus, if there really was, well, Zeus his name would have been. If there really was this guy and he really was the son of God, if there really was a fucking God, and he'd come back and everyone's wearing his torture to death device, imagine that. That'd be hilarious. Fucking hell, come back and you're fucking thinking about me dying. You're cunts, you are. You're cunts. Why it's not jugs of fucking wine and shit, you know? Fuck off, you're cunts. You would hate it. You'd be like, fucking hell. Walking around the planet. Oh, yay. I'm like the son of God, and you're all thinking about my death. You wankers. You absolute asshole wankers. Anyway. Yeah. Exactly. It's necklace with 3 nails on it, but they wouldn't use nails anyway. This is another thing. This is fictional. Any Christian out there who's listening to this and watching this and stayed this long, probably not. Religious people find it hard to swallow the fact their religion's false. And when somebody tells them it, they go, oh, no, he's the fucking work of the devil. Shut up, you fucking retarded twat. Right, you know? Basically, at the time when a guy called Jesus was bound to a stake, because his story about him was only told by a peddler 30 years later, by the way, and this is all factual, you can find this all out yourself. But at the time when he was around, they'd stopped using trees. They used to just like tie people to trees, and they started using stakes and get more stakes out of a tree than a single tree, right? And they basically used to bind people like this, not nail, bind them, because you didn't use metal for fucking people you're going to kill. Metal was useful. It's precious. They just bound people to stakes. And the reason they're bound like this is because all the fucking blood goes to your legs, and it's horrible. It's a horrible death. Stuck in the sunshine, stuck at like stake in the ground. It was never a cross. Crosses were invented 30 years. The use of a cross was 30 years after the guy was killed. And why was he killed? Because he smashed up churches. He smashed up a church, a shrine, because it wasn't even called a church, a shrine, and said, if there's a God, it's within yourself. It's not, don't give your money to these peddlers. That's what he said. That's why the guy was killed. That's a record of Jesus. He was killed for smashing up a shrine and saying, stop giving your money to these peddlers. So all the poor people were giving money to these peddlers and stuff like that, for peddling the idea of God. And people are still giving money to the idea of God. Yeah. Yeah, use Gorilla Glue in the second coming, yeah. That's right, but they used to bind them. They used to use cloth, probably their own cloth, their own clothes, probably rip their own clothes off because they didn't give a fuck. The Romans were my favourite. I mean, everyone complains about Jews complain about gas chambers, although it's all religion. But the best ones were the Romans. They used to heat up metal grids. This is fucking brilliant. They used to have two horses, put in different directions and heat up these metal grids, like put a fire and put these metal grids on them and stick a human in the middle of them. And then the horses would be like whipped, right? And they'd pull apart and they'd dice humans. They'd dice, like, because they were religious. Romans killed more religious people in the world than anyone ever. It's fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they literally diced humans with hot metal grids with a human in the middle. And they dice humans in heat. Absolutely amazing. They killed, like, if you ever go to Vatican City, there's an obelisk outside and it has like about 5 or 6 different crosses, religious symbols on top of it from religions that Emperor Nero killed religious groups. And that's like, they're the ones he wiped out religious bullshit completely. Religion was only adopted. Constantine invented Christianity as a way of controlling the people without using militia, by the way. It's all there. Yeah, I've got to go anyway. I've been talking for like 37 minutes and it's only supposed to be a 10-minute video. Religion's stupid. Learn to read. Keep it safe. Keep it real. Love you.